Alright. So, sorry for a bit of delay in this, guys. As you can possibly tell, we still got this nasty connectivity issue, but I did try my best to fix it. I did restart my router. I did also contact my internet provider. Apparently, this thing is happening because they got some kind of works on the network part of everything in my house and all around town and all, like, in all homes and everything. And that seems to be having the speed kind of fluctuate. So sometimes it's good speed, sometimes it's terrible speed. So the stream is gonna be, I'm afraid the stream is gonna be a bit buggy today. It's still gonna be a tiny bit of issues sometimes, but they did put my case into priority. They do be looking into this. So hopefully, as the stream progresses, we're gonna have a better connection. Albeit, I'm not sure if that's gonna be possible. So you know what? I still wanna continue despite everything, despite all the issues and whatnot. I still wanna continue today. And I still want to bring it to about the usual mark of 6 hours. Maybe this part will only last in that circumstance for about 4 hours, but we shall see. We shall see. In any case, there's not much that can be done at this very moment. I do think about switching my internet provider because this is just unacceptable. This is terrible. Like, performance of network works in apparently on Halloween of all times that do be breaking my streams. They do be breaking your viewing experience and everything. It's just plain out unacceptable. So I'm sorry for this, guys. I probably should have done it once we started to have this kind of issues, but I was never expecting them to just continue despite restarting the router, which did help in all the previous instances. And they only now be talking about some freaking walks on the cables or whatnot to make, like, apparently a better connection. But let's be honest, that's just a lot of BS. And I will be looking into switching my internet provider. It shouldn't be quite a hassle. I do have quite a couple of options in my house to consider, and I do believe I can actually go cheaper than what I do have right now while maintaining basically the same speed and hopefully no connectivity issues. The bitrate indeed seems to be somewhat stable right now. I mean, when I did just start the stream, it seemed to fluctuate, drop a few frames, but right now it actually seems to be going somewhat steadily on the ones that I did set in OBS. So yeah, as I did say, it's gonna be quite right indeed. But once again, there ain't much I can do about this. Not right now, not until I switch my internet provider, basically. And you know, that just happens. Sometimes you cannot predict exactly some kind of issues that might appear on the stream. Sometimes you just have to deal with them once you do indeed go live. And I didn't feel like ending everything straight away just because of that. I do feel like still continuing on the Halloween spirit. So please bear with me if this continues to lag a tiny bit. I will preferably not address those issues further today. I would just like to continue on nonetheless. If you do feel like you ain't got that good of an experience watching the streams, then you can always see the video on demand, which is gonna be released after the stream, and it shouldn't have any lags whatsoever. It shouldn't have any stuttering, shouldn't have any buffering, shouldn't have anything to prevent you from actually enjoying the experience. And hopefully enough, it's also gonna have a decent quality to it, you know, because bitrate do be affecting qualities. Yeah, so far I don't see that many dropped frames. A bit, of course, the issues are still there. Sometimes it does fluctuate. But in any case, let me also test it a tiny bit. Alright. Do we have everything working? I do be wondering if I'm just talking to myself over here, to be honest with you. Seems to be going somewhat steadily on. Seems to be going somewhat steadily on everything. But despite that, yeah, I cannot exactly be sure by just watching it by myself, you know. In any case, let me also check the stream announcement. Yeah, we did go through with the announcement, albeit people don't seem to be tuning in, and I guess I should have expected that to happen when we started to have this. Need to move the screen over here, and we can actually continue some silent here. Yeah, so maybe I will actually cut the stream a bit short, like maybe may go for about 2 hours. I feel like giving this at least this much of chance to go for such a time, you know. But yeah, that's quite a mood ruiner, that's for sure. Like, what the hell was my internet provider even thinking going into this? But you know, it be how it be. Also, I do believe I might wanna notify some of my family who do be sometimes tuning into the stream, because they must be so confused as to what is going on. Hey, just give me a second to do this. Sometimes they do be confused about the entire situation. Hopefully right now it's somewhat okay. In any case, please do tell me in chat if the stream continues to lag and everything. And I shall just continue to play for now, you know. And now that clown, no League of Legends and nothing else in that regard, because I do have problems with the internet speed. My internet provider decided to be an asshole. Actually, perform some kind of freaking network cable work, technical work, so that limits me to do anything online, basically, until I change my internet provider. I do be trying to continue the stream, but I cannot even be sure if this goes on okay, because the bitrate seems to still be fluctuating somewhat, albeit doesn't seem to be a big amount of dropped frames. In any case, we also do have new handmarks appearing outside. I just noticed that that's like a third row of them. I wonder if a new one appeared after Cynthia died, because that seems to implicate that whenever a character we meet dies, there seems to be a new handprint appearing outside, and we also got a little continuation with a neighbor. She seems to be looking straight at me, by the way, that's a bit creepy. And she's not even turning or anything, she just keeps on. Okay. Really? This show? Now yeah, might wanna save, because we did just complete the forest area. And I'm about to embark on a new chapter, actually. And that's rare, if you got my little burp. Okay, so burps as always. Whenever you do be drinking something carbonated on strip, you are bound. Hell, that kind of issue. The hell has changed again. I think I can hear children's voices. Well, not much option but to go inside. Children's voices kinda sounds like a creepy thing I'm eliminating from the whole. Sure. And a new place entirely. Yeah, if the stream doesn't fluctuate much, I might actually continue this for longer than usual, but as I did mention, I really cannot tell by myself if it lags a bunch or not. I only could tell on the previous part that it was lagging because people have been telling me that in chat. And it was on YouTube of all things, so... Right now the only viewer that did chat was not very helpful. And we do seem to have some other kind of victims, some other kind of NPC going around. Also, let me make an announcement. General chat. Because people sometimes seem to be ignoring or muting the stream announcement. That might be a thing. Right. Also, they need to respond to a friend over here. But yeah, it's quite a nuisance for them to be parents. Not gonna lie, but it's what it is. Lock is broken, I cannot open the door. Oh, this door is surprisingly open. But the place is quite a jump in creepiness, I'm not gonna lie. Is it going on here? Graffiti still looks like a kid's writing. I'm being watched from the middle room. Seems to be like some kind of prison. Also, I see some emails, at least emails seem to be working quite nicely. The sloppy written note on the ground. Also, thank you for the coffee been offering. Да, стрим лагает или нет? Мне пришлось перезапустить стрим из-за лагов, и я теперь не в курсе даже, нормально ли он идет. Не подгружается ли постоянно, не замерзает ли картинка. Нормально ли можно смотреть, или возникают с этим проблемы? Вот вопрос. Lucky I finally escaped from the cell. I decided to take a careful look around the building. The scariest place was the last floor basement. There's a kitchen in the northeast, but next door in the northwest, the death chamber. To get in there, you have to punch in the right numbers. I don't know what was R, and it was too dark to even see the panel, so I didn't go in. Пока нормально, но рад слышать. У провайдера, по ходу дела, проблемы, у МТС провайдера проблемы, они там делают какие-то ремонтные работы. Поэтому надо будет, конечно, менять в этом плане провайдера. Надо будет переходить на Билайн или на Теле2, на что-то такое, потому что это просто ужас. Ну какие, блин, ремонтные работы в Хэллоуин? Они даже предлагали какую-то скидку в 15% на следующие 3 месяца, потому что знали, что крупно облажались. Okay, he's talking about Walter Sullivan, or whatever was his family name. Okay, dude, I do be trying to open, but the door is closed. You do be talking about Walter. Bro, I am trying to get you, but every door is kinda locked. And I got like 2 more to check. Yeah, something's written. I'm sick of being watched. That doesn't Doesn't spell a good story right here. Oh well. Oh, what the hell are those things? That doesn't seem to be a nice room to be in. Okay. Yeah, I don't see much we could do here. The door seems to be locked with this. Something that to be requiring a key. Explore a whole bunch before we can get this guy out. To get to the surveillance room in the middle of this complex, you have to use a corpse disposal. It's in the cells. However, on the first and second floors, the cells are locked. That's so the kids wouldn't discuss them. Да, Домру тоже вариант. So we have to get to the first floor from one of the cells on the third floor. I know how to do it, but it's really a pain. Also, the lights only work on the third floor. Oh, I do not like the idea of traversing Silent Hill with no light whatsoever. Like a terrible time. Also some interesting sounds right here. Oh, it's one of those guys again. Okay. The wall monsters do be doing this funny things again, got him. Oh my. That escalator sequence all over again. The door will not open, it seems like it's locked from the inside, so we can either go up or we can go down. Seems to be the first basement floor? Wait. It's a ladder, should I go up here? So they were talking about the third floor, was it? Drop into the first floor from the third floor. We need to watch out for those guys. It just appeared out of nowhere and are kinda very fast actually. Oh my. I think I just made a circle. I think I just made a big circle. So I didn't even have to go through those fellas again. Oh well. And I hear more of them. Аниме Найтка, привет. У нас сегодня проблема с интернетом, поэтому буду рад, если скажешь, соответственно, есть ли проблемы со стримом, баферится ли он, лагает и все такое. Потому что у интернет-провайдера какие-то дурацкие ремонтные работы прям на Хэллоуин. Я думаю переходить на другого, но пока что выбора нету, приходится продолжать с такими вот проблемами с интернет-соединением. В любом случае, хэллоуинский стрим. Начинаем прохождение Silent Hill 4. Вернее, уже посреди прохождения Silent Hill 4. Ни разу не удавалось завершить эту часть Silent Hill. Ну и... Да, ко всему прочему, у нас небольшие обновки в плане костюма, в плане функционала. На Твиче, в частности, можно использовать эмотки, они теперь будут прыгать, скакать по экрану. Через vTuber Studio это новая такая фича. И да, добро пожаловать, добро пожаловать. It's the key. Take this key. Just some kind of key. What a prison exit key. The key found in the waterville room, second floor basement. Up is cartented. Как давно не виделись, как поживаешь? Это просто одна из фраз из фильма. Ну да, кстати, как поживаешь? И действительно давно не виделись. Я извиняюсь, просто мне вот это вот интернет-соединение подпортило настроение, поэтому я сразу даже не подумал спросить. Как дела? Потому что, ну блин, как-то планировал хэллоуинский стрим. И вот тут такая пакость. Ну, очень неприятно. приятно и мне, и неприятно зрителям, которые могли хотеть посмотреть трансляцию. Right, I don't think I should be using the clap. I feel like the baits are good enough to be killed with the pipe. Oh, so. Ай, капут. Поздно просить прощения. Все такое. Эх. Теперь даже не скажешь, как дела. Так давно не виделись, и даже не скажешь, как дела. Ай. Их сердце разбивается на каждом шагу. Вот. Ясно. Так и зависает стрим, да? Что ж это такое, блин? Ну, тут скорость еще может наладиться, поэтому я думаю продолжать какое-то время. Но я думаю, что мы где-то около часа продолжим. Попробуем час провести трансляцию. Если скорость не наладится, придется, к сожалению, прекратить и оставить на потом. В таком случае. Но в конечном счете стоит хотя бы попытаться, правильно? Хотя бы стоит попытаться посмотреть, не наладится ли соединение, не отпадут ли вот такие моменты, когда я зависаю. Потому что я об этом же и говорю, что я у людей зависаю до того, что интернет-провайдер таки не может нормально подать скорость. Блин, вообще комедия. We got some kind of big door over here. Cannot open it because it's very wide. Alright, it's a big door with the halo of the sun from Silent Hill 3. Wonder what that's about. But yeah, I've been just saying that it seems like Anime Night Call, for example, still has those, not only Anime Night Call, but it seems to be everybody that still have the buffering issues because my internet provider just decided to be an asshole. Apparently, yeah, I did explain it quite a bunch, right? So I'm gonna still continue to stream for about an hour, and if it doesn't get any better, then I guess I will have to delay the continuation of the stream to another day, when I will change my internet provider and it will be sure to have it working proper and everything, you know. Also, let's just need to close this message. Да, прикол-то в том, что я же позвонил провайдеру, и провайдер объяснил, что это проблема с его стороны. То есть у них даже нормальной отговорки на это не было, и по сути дела это было... ну да, просто какая-то с их стороны фигня. Я, конечно, очень в нем разочарован, и несмотря на то, что пользовался этим провайдером уже сколько лет, собираюсь переходить на другого. Да, это не связано с игрой, то есть это не из-за игры лагает соединение, это не даже из-за трансляции лагает соединение, это просто так получается. So what a prison exit. Oh, this is actually the key to this place. Alright. I did see some kind of ladder next to this, but wow. What kind of place is this? A lighthouse? A ladder? Should I go up? Yeah. Oh, this talk about open spaces in this Silent Hill installment. It just seems to be kinda different from all the other things in Silent Hills that I did have to go through. Now, do I even wanna fight those guys? I suppose so. Oh. Now that one tried to pull a sneaky on me. Oh my god, they do be getting up. Yeah, the funny thing about this Silent Hill is that you also got some invincible enemies. You also cannot really tell whenever an enemy is truly dead unless you stomp them quite a bunch, like for example those bats and everything. They'll be doing quite a lot of funny maneuvers. And oh my god, I thought it could actually fall, so a bit of a scary moment. I'm also not exactly sure as to where to go. I do believe we need to go to the third floor, which is actually right here, and then we can drop down to the first one. A bunch of places to explore, however. And somebody seems to be walking in the middle room or whatever it's called. Oh my, what was that? A hole? Is that the one I actually need to drop down through? Yeah, let's try it out. I did see some kind of monster outside, by the way, but right now we are on the second floor. Can I actually unlock the door? No, the lock is broken, I cannot open. Oh no. Okay, only one way to go then. And that's the first floor. But the lock is still broken, so we go basement floor number 1. Oh my goodness gracious, what the hell is that? Oh, it's unlocked? Okay, okay. Wow, I just got jumped by some funny monster. The fuck? My... The door will not open, it seems like it's locked from the inside. Okay, okay. But this one has been unlocked. And it's actually this door next to... whatever, apparently that was some kind of shower room. I got some kind of big light over here. A document here. As place continues to deteriorate, the doors to a number of cells no longer open, and as a result, the kids inside can no longer go outside. But the less I know about that, the better. Why? I cannot open the doors, but from this room I can watch them get more and more emaciated each day. With no food and never showering themselves, they turn to smelly little grey lumps. God damn, that's brutal. Following the suggestion of an engineer, we've disposed of the corpses by digging a hole below the cells. Since each floor of this building can be rotated independently, we can dispose of the bodies without the others noticing by aligning each cell with a body in it particular. Postscriptum, Chief, I bet you're just dying to see the interrogation room behind the kitchen. Understand your feelings, but have you noticed? There are 3 rooms with bloody beds. One is on the first floor, one is on the second floor, and one is on the third floor. If you line those 3 rooms up, then it's a bingo. Aha. Okay, we got a clue as to what to do. It'll line up some rooms. And now we can go either up or down. We need to go up. Oh, document. To keep a close eye on the kids, it's important to keep the cells well lit. The lights on the third floor were originally bought as searchlights. The precaution against a blackout, they were set up to run on a private generator. There's a hydroelectric generator in the basement to light up the first and second floors using the corpse disposal tubes. Since each floor of this building can be rotated, you can light up any of the cells by matching up the holes. Repeating this periodically is an effective way to keep the kids fearful and well-behaved. Postscriptum, Chief, if you turn the handle in the middle of this room, you can easily rotate the cells. You cannot rotate the first floor, so align the second and third floor with the first floor cells that has the bloodstained bed. And by the way, if you use a peephole in this room, it's easy to make sure you're doing it right. Give it a try. Also, please don't forget to open this roof gate on the roof. Much appreciated, Chief. I'd be wondering what kind of place even is this? And god, some kind of prison for kids of all things. Also, yeah, my internet provider did say that they're gonna send me like a message whenever the issue is gonna be fixed. But so far still seems to be giving me trouble. Actually, yeah, the connection seems to have gone from bad to plain out terrible. Now, I do be wondering if I should even continue like this, because that seems to be jumping around. Do be seeing a lot of gray squares and a lot of dropped frames. Also, do be hearing some footsteps. You know what, let's continue until I can actually go back to some kind of hole and can save, so that we can at least do it proper. Can at least end this very short, what would be a very short stream, the proper way. And in case of peepholes. I don't think that's a bloodstained bed, I think it's all bloodstained basically. That's the room with the hole in it. And this would be the second floor. Wait, another room with a hole, what? A lot of holes actually. Okay, this one doesn't have it. It contains some items. I'm not sure if that was bloodstained bed. Or maybe if it's just a part of the whole aesthetic and everything. Because this one seems to be also bloodstained. Yeah, I'm a bit curious. Maybe that's a Sylvie wand. So let me actually rotate this to the left. And see how that goes. Yeah, now the hole is over here, but yeah, that actually seems to be the bloodstained bed one, and the second floor seems to be on the right place, but we also need to go up the third one. Secret number for getting through the door in the back of the kitchen this month is 0302. Thanks for your cooperation. Yeah, and thankfully enough, Henry is smart to keep this note in his scrapbook. Now we need to align this flow. Don't get bloodstained I just did. And this the room with the hole. Oh, this one actually seems to be somewhat of a bloodstained bed, but the problem is it's not the one we wanna go through. I mean, shouldn't they all be pretty much aligned? Oh, that's a monster right there. So you got their heads sticking out. Apparently that's a way to tell if that Finny is over there. Also, what the hell is this? I don't know. I don't know. But okay, that does prove to be a bit of a pickle. I can see which room is open on each floor. But they don't seem to be aligned in terms of the blood-stained stuff, because we do have the blood-stained bed right here. In this room. And that seems to be the only blood-stained room. But on the third floor you cannot exactly align them, because this bed is most certainly clean. I mean, maybe if I were to steal a bit, it would actually work. Never mind. Wait, that actually did seem to open the door to this guy, huh? Are you kidding me? Did I actually just solve the puzzle or something? Because that stuff doesn't seem to be here. But I suppose it does solve the puzzle, so we should go down. Go down still. Go down once more.
Make me stand in anymore. Make me stay in there. I can't make me inside. Take me inside. Make me stay in there. God, please. Come on, let me out of here.
Yeah, he seems to be talking unintelligible stuff.
Walter, I'm telling you, tell. Walk away.
Who is that boy? And who are you?
His name's Walter.
That's Walter. Wait.
The orphanage watching the kids. I'm Andrew DeSalvo. They tried to make it seem like an orphanage, but according to that town's holy scriptures, it was actually the center of their religion.
That
kid Walter, he was really into that mumbo jumbo.
Remember Jumbo.
That descent of the Holy Mother business. It was scary. Oh God. Oh my God. Oh my God.
Okay, so he was the one. He was one of the workers at the orphanage, apparently. Oh, I suppose things seem to be appearing in new places. I don't really feel like going back to the shower room because it seems to contain some kind of monster. But I also got no idea as to where exactly to go now. I suppose we could... What was that? Oh, that's a wall monster, probably. But then again, I don't exactly see any other place to go. Okay, fair enough. Fair enough. Also, can I possibly... No, the door will not open. I might actually need to go back to align the rooms proper, because that only seemed to have released the guy without actually providing any sort of use on that manner. I do believe the... Yeah, I'm gonna try to go back. Because the room on the third floor doesn't seem to be aligned proper. Perhaps I could, however, just use the room on the second floor. I don't know. I'd like to turn it just one more time. Who's left? Now let's take a look at it. Sometimes I do have to use my mouse instead of usual stuff. No. Oh, this seems to be bloodstained. So wait, if I were to turn it one more time... Thankfully enough, you can actually skip the cinematic. Okay, now they seem to be aligned. I to be wondering if that door is gonna be open, but at least I did align them proper, I think. Albeit I'm not exactly sure which door on the first floor would be the one. I might actually want to take a look, because there's a pot. How's those things? They'll be hurting a bit. Yeah, I didn't check the first floor. That's the one I should have checked first, because that is actually not the room we need. Okay, but which one would it be then? Which one on the first floor has a blood-stained bed? Is that one? Apparently it's this one. The one to the right of the ladder. Okay, I see how it is. Can take a lot of turns though. Okay, one. It is two. Yeah, they'll be getting close. That is three, I believe. Only one or two more. Let's take a look. Yeah, that's good. That's good. That's just one to the right of the ladder, right? Up. At least two turns over here. Yeah, just one more. Mhm. Yeah, I would rather complete this puzzle right now so that if I were to return on a different stream, I would not actually have to think much about it, you know? It would be quite a pickle to remember the password to the door that we did pick up. Because it's only gonna be in my documents and I will probably have an issue once I do decide to continue this battle. Well, no. Yeah, now we go to the first floor. But, oh, actually not the first floor, it would be a good idea to actually go outside so we can get to the third floor, and from the third floor we will be able to actually continue on to... Does it go in the ground? Also, what is this? Saint medallion? What? Can be equipped alone with a weapon. Anti-spirit effects while held, but will eventually break. Anti-spirit effects? Damn. So I'm not exactly sure if I'm going the right way. Oh, this seems to be taking me just back to B1. It's like a circle, I think, you see? Alright. Yeah, I do believe that's... No, wait. Wait. I definitely lost my way. I've been trying to remember which door exactly led outside. I think it's from the first floor, actually. I need to climb the ladder a tiny bit. Climb the ladder again. Yeah, then we use this door right here. And this door should take us outside. But what I also did forget to explore is the cell in which that guy was. This one? Yep. Doesn't seem to be anything here though. Okay, you know what, actually? Let me go through this hole. Right here. Hopefully we are not gonna receive any sort of spectacular events over here. I don't like to have them happen on a stream that this seems to be lagging this way. Well, we do have the freaking screen turner static all of a sudden. But yeah, indeed the connection still seems to be terrible. In fact, it seems to be even worse than it was before. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna save right here. I know it hasn't really been much of a stream, but if I were to continue like this, it would be kinda pointless, because we do have around 16, even 17% of the frames being dropped due to a network connection. Now, as I did explain, I will switch my internet provider so that we no longer have any such issues with the upload speed. But yeah, for now I will have to end it here though. So thank you very much for watching either this part or the previous one. Thank you very much for tuning in. I'm very sorry that this had to end this way, but those were things outside of my control. And I shall see you next time once I do fix all of those issues. And I will try to also go live as soon as possible, as soon as I do have those things fixed, as long as I can, as fast as I can make sure that they never happen again. I shall go live once more, and we shall see what it's gonna be. Mayhaps it's gonna be a continuation of Silent Hill 4, mayhaps it's gonna be something else. But yeah, sadly enough, I will have to end it here for the Halloween, which is quite a disappointment, I know, but it is what it is. So yeah, sorry about this, and I shall see you next time. Bye bye.